am sending you a double wave today, and our day looks like this. We are going to start with our morning meeting. I will read you a story. We are going to do a game together. You will have some schoolwork and some playtime at home today. I want you to look up here at our ABC countdown, and if you're following along at home, you can take off and find your letter C card today. So I am going to pull down my letter C, and I need your help. Will you please make the letter C sound with me? Are you ready? In your brains, can you think of a word that starts with the letter C sound? Did you think of one? Can you shout that word out to me? Great job. I heard so many great letter C words. Today for the letter C, see if you can find a snack to eat today, or maybe you can make it part of your lunch, something that starts with the letter C. So I know in my house we have different kinds of crackers. Sometimes we might have goldfish crackers, sometimes we might have animal crackers or round crackers. Crackers is a word or a snack that starts with the letter C. If you don't have crackers, maybe you can find something else that starts with C. Maybe you can have carrots or cucumbers or a cookie for your snack or for your lunch today. So see what you can find that starts with the letter C. All right. Also, if you have your letter sound book today in front of you, you are going to be searching for letter C words. So see if you can hunt for all of those C words, and you are going to color in those pictures today. Let's take a look at the calendar behind me. I am going to start by moving all of our word cards over one spot. So my tomorrow card is going to come over to Wednesday. My today card is going to come over one spot. Today is Tuesday. And then my yesterday card is going to jump over one spot. Yesterday was Monday. So remember, yesterday on Monday, I read you one of my favorite stories, The Pout Pout Fish. Were you able to read one of your favorite stories yesterday on Monday? If not, can you think of something that you did yesterday on Monday? All right, so friends, we have a pattern piece that we need to figure out on our pattern. It's an A, B, C pattern, and our pattern this month is duck, boat, turtle, and then we start over. Duck, what comes after the duck in our pattern? Can you shout it out? 1, 2, 3. Did you say boat? You were right, it is a boat. So if I look back to the duck, I can see that the boat comes after our duck. So here is our number 5 boat that we're going to put up here on our calendar. Duck, boat, turtle. Duck, boat, Any predictions as to what will come tomorrow? If you said turtle, I think you might be right, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's put the whole date together. Today is Tuesday, May 5th. 2020. All right, everybody. I am going to start by reading you a story, and the name of my story is called All Aboard. And look at the picture, the illustration. I spy some children, and it looks like they're sitting in a boat, and that boat is sitting in the water. But I'm going to tell you something about this story. The boys and girls in this story, they're actually pretending. They're playing make-believe. I bet a lot of you like to pretend when you're playing too. In fact, I bet some of you might pretend that you are somewhere else when you're playing. Or maybe you like to pretend that you're one of your very favorite characters from a TV show or from a movie. So these boys and girls are also pretending in this story. They're pretending that they're on a boat. Let's take a look at the very first picture in the story to see where they really are at. Look carefully. Where are they in this story? Are they really in water or on the ocean? They're not. It looks like they're on their playground. So they may be pretending that this boat on the playground is really in the water. Let's read and find out. All aboard. All aboard, let's sail across the sea. So you can see that the boys and girls are running towards the red boat. Look, a big wave. Let's sail over it. Look, they're starting to pretend that the playground is turning into the ocean. Here's a big wave. I can start to see some sea animals like fish, and it looks like a little seal in the picture. Hold on tight. Slippy, slappy, slop. Did you notice something about those three words? Slippy, slappy, slop. Did you notice that they all start with the letter S sound? I heard it too. Look, a storm. Let's sail through it. Cover up. Plippy, plappy, plop. Three more words, and these words start with the p sound. Plippy, plappy, plop. Look, a rainbow. Let's sail under it. Reach up high, tippy, tappy, top. So now they're going under the rainbow. They are pretending they're in the sea going under a rainbow. Uh-oh, a shark. Let's go home. So maybe they're pretending that the shark is chasing them. Have you ever made believe that maybe something was chasing you? That's pretty fun to do. Here we go. Now they're turning around. They're going home under the rainbow, through the storm, over the wave, and back to shore, safe and sound. What should we do next? They're not done pretending. They want to go on another adventure. Any ideas where they're going to go next? Let's go to the moon. So it looks like they're going to use this piece of equipment on the playground, and they're going to pretend it's a rocket ship to go to the moon. So I'm wondering if you could do some make-believe at your house today. Maybe you're going to pretend that you are on the ocean sailing in a boat as well. You could use so many different things around your house to pretend that you're in a boat. You could sit inside of a laundry basket, or maybe you have a big box that you could sit in. You could even go underneath a table or on your couch or on your bed, and you could pretend that you are sailing in the sea too. See what you can do today to pretend and make believe. All right, we are going to get started with our game, and the name of our game today is called Sink or Float. In order to play this game today, we need a big bucket of water. So I have that here. And then I have a bowl, and inside of my bowl, I have all different kinds of objects that I went searching for around my house. And this is something, if you would like to try at your home, you can do that too. I just picked out all different kinds of things we had around my house. And then what I did, you don't have to do this at home, but it's something that I did here in my little classroom. I have sink or float written at the top. And I wrote down all of the different things that I found that we are going to see if they sink or float today. So I have the word sink or float, and you can help me today. We're going to put a little X whether the object sunk, and that means that that object goes all the way down to the bottom of the water, or we're going to find out if it's an object that floats. Float means that it sits at the top of the water. So I am going to put our big bucket of water right in front here so that you can see it. And the first object that I have today is a crayon. So I need you to make some guesses. A guess is another word for a guess is a prediction, and I would like you to guess or predict whether or not you think the crayon is going to sink. That means it's going to go down to the bottom, or will it float at the top? So I'll let you make your prediction real quick in your brain. And then I'm going to drop it in the water. Are you ready? Let's find out what happens to our crayon. What happened? The crayon sunk to the bottom. So over here, next to the word crayon, I am going to put an X next to or under sink. Our crayon sunk to the bottom. All right, let's try our next object. Our next object, ooh, this is a fun one. It's an egg. Make your prediction. Do you think the egg will float or sink? Let's try it out. Oh, it sunk to the bottom of my bowl. So my egg also sunk just like the crayon. We'll put an X under sink. Okay, the next thing I have today, what do you think about this one? It's a rubber duck. Do you think the rubber duck will float or sink? Make your prediction. All right, let's find out. We're gonna drop it. What did the rubber duck do? It's floating at the top, isn't it? So it did not sink, it floats. So over here on my chart, my rubber duck floats. So we will put an X by float. So far, 2 of our objects sunk to the bottom and 1 of our objects is floating at the top. All right. The next thing we have is, a die, a game die. All right, what's your guess? Do you think it's going to sink or float? Let's find out. Oh, right away, it sunk to the bottom. So I will put an X for sink. Okay. Next, I have a rock. What do you think, sink or float? Did you say sink? Let's find out. Oh, right away, it sunk to the bottom. So we'll put my X next to sink. The next thing on my list is a cotton ball. Cotton balls are light, they're really soft. What do you think? Do you think it's going to sink or float? All right, let's find out. Oh. I don't think it's going any further down. I think it's staying right here near the top of the water. So I think we can say that the cotton ball floats. Was that your guess? So a cotton ball floats. All right, next on my list, I have an orange. Make your guess. Do you think an orange will sink or float? Let's find out. Oh, it's bouncing, but it's staying near the top. Wow, an orange floats just like the rubber duck and the cotton ball. So on our chart, I will put that the orange is an object that floats. All right, friends, I have 3 more objects left to test. So the next thing I have is, this is a little one. It's a yummy gummy bear. Do you think the gummy bear is going to float or do you think it will sink? All right, here goes the gummy bear. Oh, the gummy bear, I don't know if you saw it, but it went right down to the bottom of my bowl. So a gummy bear sinks. Okay, next I have a spoon that I grabbed from my kitchen. What do you think? Will the spoon sink or will the spoon float? Let's find out. The spoon sunk right to the bottom. So a spoon sinks. The last thing on my list is a glue stick. All right, what's your guess? Sink or float? Let's try it out. It floats right up on the top. So I will put an X for float. So friends, it looks like the objects that float were the rubber duck, the cotton ball, an orange, and a glue stick. All of those things are sitting at the top of my water. All of these objects on the bottom, the crayon, an egg, a die, a rock, a gummy bear, and a spoon, all of those objects sink because they went straight down to the bottom of my bowl of water. What a fun game that was. Maybe that's something you can try at your house today. You can gather up objects, and then all you need is a big bowl of water. You could probably even try it in the bathtub, and you can experiment to see whether those objects float or sink. That will be something fun for you to try today. Friends, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope that I can see all of you tomorrow on Zoom for the letter D day. All right, everybody, it was fun. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.